guys, it's been a while since we got a patch from Star Citizen. It's actually been close to about 5 days. And holy dooly, have they knocked this one out of the park. There's about 40 bug fixes in this patch. So let's just jump straight into it because Moa is about to go to bed. So Star Citizen 3.18.0w. It is still Wave 1. It is still on the US servers at the moment. Database reset, yes. Long-term persistence enabled. Testing focus, salvage, house scraping, Jake, Vulture, Reclaimer, platform assault on Orisons, security post Cryer, courier delivery missions, sandbox prison missions, sand caves, Daymar crash sites, Stanton, racetracks, new rivers, additional derelicts, and restricted areas. So there are still some known issues, not a lot though. Equipment armor remains attached to undersuit after character repair. Armor on dead NPC and scholarly platform are missing textures. Multi-vehicles, so the quantum travel, when entering and exiting any seat during quantum travel, there is a high chance that you'll be ejected into space. They still need to fix that. Mission, personal transport beacons, markers to players will show in the wrong location until nearby object containers are loaded. Server crash recovery, ship recovery. After server crash, ships left on the landing pads will be in an unknown state. So that's pretty much a blocker. RSA Constellation, Stanton, Snap Fighter lacks interaction prompts to enter and exit, making it unusable. Law and Order, so stolen cargo does not always behave as such and can be sometimes sold as legal cargo. Hull scraping. Any full salvage RCM canisters attached will not attach to a multi-tool and salvage mode. Anyway. Ships, impound vehicles. So impounded vehicles and ships do not finish transferring to storage and are no longer retrievable. Items appear not to be removed from the player's inventory when they sell them or hand them to a kiosk. So equipment gear can be lost when player dies in armistice zone. That's probably a bug. Probably a blocker actually. Maybe not. Scanning should now advanced stats. Shows no advanced statistics. So multiple ships either partially or entirely fail to physicalize cargo purchase to their cargo grids. So Reclaimer has no rear elevator interaction. The feature, so the hitbox decent. Vehicles do not take damage when attacked at a certain part of its hull. Trams and elevators are jittery. And multi-tool variants display healing instead of regarding to attachments. So they have fixed the AI not showing up at Port Olisar. Not Olisar, sorry, Orison. Cool. Character repair. So these are all the fixes. So they've repaired the character repairing tool. Should now store equipment and items to home locations. Leaving a session and server and rejoining to a new shard can make a player stuck in a loading screen. That's been fixed. The various screens, terminals, and kiosks fail to load at the UI. That's been fixed. Normally it was just a black screen. When attempting to make a large number of modifications in a single use of save changes to a vehicle, the button will disappear. That's been fixed. Personal beacons. Players cannot select their ship as a personal transport beacon destination within the beacons tab. That's been fixed. Walking near the crypt can potentially kill a wounded player. Has been fixed. Thank God. Multi-vehicle explosive ordnance kills pilots through shield. Has been fixed. Glow impacts aren't visible anymore. Has been fixed for the shields. AI functionality is failing to move armor. What? Move AI. Move all functionality. Sorry, is failing to move character. That's been fixed. No Crusader Mercury certification missions are available for the selection. It's been fixed. I also noticed there's no mention of it only having 6 SUU too. That's probably been fixed. Ship bounties and derelict outposts are not spawning. Has been fixed. Elevators doors open mid-transit has been fixed. ASOP terminals display 0 cargo capacity for every ship has been fixed. Area 18. Empire Health Services hospital rooms have low or no survival atmosphere. Low or no survival atmosphere has been fixed. Restricted and impound spawn ground vehicles has been fixed. So, yeah, locations restricted area, impound spawn vehicles. Right. Derelict missions are missing from the PU. That's been fixed. AI will inconsistently have their flashlight on, which has been fixed. The grav lift vehicle will not work on water, has been fixed. Vehicles tires stick into plants and surfaces and are no longer being moved, that's been fixed. Ground vehicle maximum speed is 10, that's been fixed for the Greycat STV. The reclaimer standing near hull wall causes the character attributes oxygen temperatures to act if they were in space, has been fixed. The reclaimer docile airlock has no collision, has been fixed. The vehicle character collision medbeds. Male characters will climb into a ship wall when exiting the medbed using W. Okay, that's been fixed. So when player uses the auto medicate feature, the heal wound isn't treatable and given 99% blood drug level has been fixed. The salvage convergence circles are missing on the UI. It's been fixed. If player exits the pilot seat, toggles salvage mode while in gimbal mode and then re-enters the pilot seat, the ship fails to resume gimbal mode, has been fixed. Occasionally unable to exit ship seat has been fixed. Oh, thank God for that. The Argo PTV personal doesn't have any internal inventory, has been fixed. Cargo brought to the Aurora series will not display properly. Grid and clip into the vehicle has been fixed. Bespoke size 4 missile launchers can equip on other ships with size 4 mounts. It's been fixed. The interior door panel of the Centurion does not have function. It's been fixed. The vehicle scanning seats are missing from the center of the ship for the 890 jump, or 600i, sorry, has been fixed. Selling an item of stack of 0 will remain in weight for the personal inventory, has been fixed. FPS spamming 2 while firing a primary weapon will reduce the amount of recoil, has been fixed. Editing and setting game config files to read only allows players to set variables outside of allowed tolerances, has been fixed. The inmate maintenance opportunity oxygen kiosk missions don't show objects, has been fixed. The male NPC characters can be seen walking with replace me trousers. Interesting and been fixed. The pressure UI readings are not displaying correctly, has been fixed. The end game score is being multiplied by large amounts, has been fixed. And ship to ship refueling kiosk displays 0 SCU of fuel transferred upon successful refueling. There is 8 server crashes and 8 client crashes in this patch that have been fixed. So guys, it's looking like a really good patch. Like I said, they've obviously gone through and they've updated the compound damage for coolers and power plants. Bed logout is now back, is now blocked in landing areas. And they've also gone through and given Gen 12 optimizations, further service performance and physicalized optimizations. Physics grid, basically. Looking like a real good patch, guys. I would expect this to go to wider PTU probably the end of this week. Like there's not a lot of blockers here. There's only a couple that I could see. Big one is the character repair. That was one of the big ones. But yeah, guys, like I know there's like here the equipment armor remains attached to undersuit. It's probably a blocker. Server crash recovery. The ships on landing pads will be in unknown state and it will require a claim. That is also probably a blocker. maybe. The impounding vehicles do not finish transfer. That is definitely a blocker, I would say, yeah. So there's a couple blockers, but not a lot, guys. So I would expect it probably wider PTU, probably the end of this week. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. Apart from that, guys, obviously let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section. If your video has been helpful, please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Obviously, CIG is back at full force now because holy dooly, 40 fixes. That's a lot. Guys, apart from that, have a great night. Good night. I'm going to bed. See you in the bus.